Straight from the edge, it's time for some real-time drama. Well, we're finally here. I guess this homecoming, home free, homeward bound, a lot of us were not sure if all the energy and effort that we've been pressing in would all come together so smoothly, I guess. And God has been supporting the process from backwards to forwards, and giving the guidance and intuition to help us bring about our best destiny and spread the love and the pure of heart and the silliness of just how wonderful things really can and will be and whatnot, because we're all following an unconditional love of each other and with God, and bringing in the amazing potential of creativity that each one of us possesses, and as obviously God is the creator of everything, so He is in alignment with that and supporting us through our endeavors to bring about really wondrous and adventure and lightheartedness that we desperately needed in the past, but a lot of us have worked hard to balance our inner feminine and masculine, and deal with karma that has been resurfacing as of late for a lot of people that haven't dealt with it in the last 7 years or so. And definitely we've been switching over this 35-year cycle, and so through all of that we're able to see through the illusions that everything is around us, and most of us know that we're essentially living in a dream of God, and that He supports our free will to bring about our greatest potential destinies, and giving the tools to help us support each other. And as far as the divine masculine, divine feminine, how the union in the higher awareness is manifesting in this plane. And so the way that the divine masculine, divine feminine have been have actually been taking responsibility for what most people will call the distorted masculine, distorted feminine. I would more define it as destructive or toxic masculine and feminine. But either way, the divine is taking responsibility for actions that weren't necessarily of that person, to move past it so that feminine and masculine are supporting each other in all of their dreams and greatest love for each other, because the two really can't exist without each other. Certainly not bringing in everything that they can be together. And so everything is happening at a extreme momentum that's just clipping so fast. Everyone seems to be picking up on the time dilations, the time slips or timelines, and keeping track of them at this point has become quite cumbersome. So it almost is to where you just enjoy the flavors of the day and know that you might be in another time later, and so the things that you gain from that other place is something that you may it's like a new experience where you're seeing potentialities and things that God might be trying to show you, or you want to learn from somebody else. And so it's just a lot of excitement, and it's I guess you would call it an exponential compounding as far as how quickly this is all occurring, to protect everyone through the process. And a lot of us definitely can hear the resonance fields. Some can see the resonance fields, and helping each other go through the transition to where they can see through illusions and get joy back in their life. That's probably been the most wonderful thing about all of this, is that people's outlook on where their life is going is, what's the right word? They know the bliss around the corner, and things that happened in the garden have been forgiven from all sides, and what God has built is fresh and anew, and the way it's unfolding is not necessarily how everyone envisioned it occurring, but nonetheless it's bringing about such amazing moments that can't be replicated any other way, and seeing the wonders that God is showing to each of us through the process. There's no way to really explain it except through your own journey and path, and how you're staying rooted in unconditional love, and being pure of heart. The love that is going out to everyone, it's so warm, and it's unlike anything that we've felt to this point, because it encompasses so much. And Jesus and the Holy Spirit have obviously been a guide, helping with intuition and providing each of us with the best tools to help each other. And obviously, with what's happening in the higher awareness, the physical plane bringing about sacred union is happening for a lot of people. And as far as how the celestial alignments and portals that we've been going through, it's supporting the process in so many different ways that it's difficult to completely wrap your mind around at any point. So you can see it from different perspectives, but it's difficult to take the whole thing in at once. But a lot of it is coming down to realizing your greatest potential through free will, and certainly supporting the bride in her greatest dreams, and the space to bring that about is essentially what it's all about. And the way the masculine and feminine parts of yourself are balanced is directly connected to how they are happening in the physical plane too. So you're trying to allow both of them to have their greatest potentials with each other. And I mean, they're not just friends, but they're lovers, and so it's the balancing of that to where they're not stepping on each other. And it's an unconditional love that can't truly be. I mean, you can think about it, but it really comes down to your connection to your heart, and the emotion is the driving thing. And so the two in balance is what the key is, I guess. But this whole process has been so amazing. It's almost it's very speechless. Obviously, you can describe it away, but the key is love, and it's very exciting. It's very the possibilities are so endless that it's a renewed thing that God has offered to us, and it's just so amazing to see people's dreams coming true, that maybe they were really down on themselves for a long time and they didn't know how to accomplish what they wanted, but they moved back. You got to move back to the love, and it's all supported through realizing that we're all in this together. And just, it's going to be very exciting going forward. As much as this has been exciting, It's just, don't take it too seriously. It's just enjoy the ride and love each other because yeah, it's not sure what else to add to this, but if you ever get down, know that we're all here and God's here too, and there's nothing to worry about. And yeah, so anyway, lots of love, spread the love.